Alex Oxner, and today I am going to be making creme brulee. One of the reasons why I chose this recipe is because it's one of my favorites, and it's also really fun to make around the holiday season with my family because we have these cute little Valentine ramekins. First, you need to start off by preheating your oven to 300 degrees, and make sure that the oven rack is in the center of your oven. After this, you need to make sure that you have some water boiling on the stove for later on in the recipe. And set it to about medium. Once this is done, you need to make sure that you have all your ingredients. You need cream, 8 eggs, 1/3 cup of sugar, and 8 teaspoons of sugar. First, you need to separate your egg whites from your egg yolks. And I've already separated 6 of them, so I just have 2 left. You want to make sure that all the white is separated, or your cream will become really chunky, and that's just the opposite of what you want for creme brulee. Alright, one more. Once this is done, you need to get the eggs in a bowl that you can mix easily, and 1/3 cup of sugar. And then also 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And whisk it together until it's smooth.
So what exactly is the origin of creme brulee?
Well, the origin of creme brulee is disputable. The Spanish like to claim it as theirs, and so do the French, but also the British as well. In the 17th century, the British claim that they made creme brulee, and they call it burnt cream. The Spanish call it Catalana creme. But the most well-known name for creme brulee is by the French, and they claimed it in the 18th century. Alright, now that that's done, you need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to mix that together until it's smooth.
How many will this serve?
This recipe typically serves about 4 to 8 people. It just depends on how large your ramekins are. Okay. Now here's what it will look like when you're done. Alright. Now you're going to take your ramekins and pour your cream into your ramekins. And you want it about 3/4 of the way full. You use this just to make sure you don't get any bubbles in your creme brulee. Alright. Now that this is done, we're going to take it and put it in the oven. And we need to get our boiling water off the stove and put it into the pan And you want to make sure that you fill it to about 3/4 of the way full. And you also don't want to overfill it, because if you do, it'll get inside the center of your ramekin. And you want to keep your creme brulee without any water. Alright. Next, after that, you need to cover it with some foil. I almost forgot.
How long do you set your timer for?
It typically depends on your oven, but normally 30 to 40 minutes. But since ours is slower, we're going to set it for 40.
What's the best way to tell when it's finished?
When it's basically like Jell-O, around the edges just a little bit harder, and then the inside just a little bit more Jell-O-y. Alright, I have a couple prepared, so we don't have to wait that long. And now what you're going to do is take sugar and put it on top of your creme brulee. And this is what it'll look like basically whenever it's done. You're going to sprinkle sugar on top.
How much sugar is that?
It depends on how big it is, but typically 1/3 a teaspoon of sugar. Alright. Then you can either caramelize the top of your creme brulee with a torch. Oh, I'm going to do both of them. Or you can put them in your oven, depending on what you have. And you want to get it until it's golden. You don't want to burn it though. Alright. Once this is done, you can take some fruit, if you'd like, on top, and some berries, and some whipped cream. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys a spoon to try this one while I fix the rest. Here's that.
It looks good to me.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
Alright. Now tell me what you guys think.
That looks good. Mmm. That is good.
More than that.
I want all of it. That is very good.
Good job.
Well, there you have it.
Good.
I love it. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you so much.